So somebody recently reached out to me and said, what does it take to really go from 20-25 lakhs to 1 crore? Now that's a really great question, right? A lot of people think about these bigger salary packages, but how do we really get there? What is the recipe or what actions do we really need to take to go from 20-25 lakhs to 1 crore plus salary? Mostly these kind of salaries are given to CXOs or CEOs or CTOs, those kind of roles. But for a tech person, what does it really take to go from 20-25 lakhs to 1 crore? In this video, I'm going to tell you few practical things which you can really use. Number one thing is, this person who reached out to me is actually from a business analyst background or a testing background. I told him very clearly, with the kind of current skill set and experience you have, nobody is going to pay you 1 crore. So moving from 20-25 lakhs to 1 crore is going to be a journey. It is not going to happen overnight. It is not even going to happen in next year or next 2-3 years. It is going to happen over the years. And what you need to do is, you need to think about why companies pay so much to somebody. So apart from the leadership layer, who are the people who get paid beyond 70 lakhs or 80 lakhs? One example I can give from a investment bank is somebody who was in an architect kind of a role. Somebody who is like 18 plus years of experience and is a technical architect. That person was making 70 lakhs. And in investment banks, this guy was not having any stock options or anything. It was mostly fixed pay versus variable pay. And variable pay was also not too much. So this is a very good example. If somebody wants to get into a high paying job, you should target GCC or investment banks. That is one example. Second example is somebody that I spoke to who works in a product company. He was around 8-9 years of experience. Again, this person was a tech person. His in-hand salary was somewhere around 35-40 lakhs. And he got almost equal amount of stock options. So if I put together the cash component plus the stock options, it again becomes more than 70 lakhs, which is a lot of money. Okay, but not everything is cash. Here you have cash plus stock options. Now, if you're somebody who has similar skills or experiences, but you are not working for a GCC or a bank or a consulting company or a product company, you're working for a service company, then of course you will be paid less. With the same skills and experiences, you would be somewhere around 20 lakhs or 25 lakhs, maybe max 30. So there is a huge difference between what you can make in a service company versus all these companies. Why this happens is because of the paying capacity of a service company. A service company usually works on a project basis versus a product company usually has products and they make revenue by means of a subscription or by selling their product. While in a service company, you are earning project by billing people, right? So the revenue models are different and hence their paying capacity is also different. So if you are really looking to go from 20-25 lakhs to somewhere around 1 crore, then you need to think about A, what type of industry or what type of company I am working for. B, in a product company, GCC, bank or consulting company, what kind of roles really get 80 lakhs plus? Number two, in those roles, what kind of skills or experiences are required? And based on what I'm doing today, is there a gap between where I am and where I need to reach? So there can be a skill gap, there can be an experience gap. You need to think about that gap and then you need to think about how do I gain those experiences or learn those skills over the years so that I become eligible to get into a product company, a consulting company or a GCC. A lot of people will tell you, you are coming from a service background, nobody is going to take you in these companies. Okay, this is all bullshit. A lot of people have worked in Infosys, TCS and have transitioned into GCCs. They are making good money. So if somebody tells you that if you work in a service company, nobody is going to entertain you in these companies, please don't believe them. What you need to do is prepare well, get into the depth, understand their selection process, how many rounds of interview are they going to take, what kind of experience or expertise do you really need to develop to crack those rounds of interviews? And then how do you really exhibit your skills on the job and excel at the job once you get inside that kind of a company, right? So those are the things you need to focus on. So your plan has to be very specific. It cannot be a generalized plan. You need to put milestones. You need to put the skill sets and the experience required and then work on it. Remember that when you get into a high paying job, the expectation will also be high. So you can't just do wishful thinking and say, you know what, I want to get into a high paying job, but when I get those expectations or when those people want me to deliver, then I will feel stressed. Okay, you can't just do that. You will have to be prepared to handle that kind of work as well. So those are some of my thoughts on this particular topic. Please let me know in comments if you have done transition from a service background to a product company or a GCC, or if you have additional thoughts or ideas which you can share with the viewers in the comments. I'll be happy to read and respond to them. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the like and the hype button. With that, I'll take your leave. Don't forget to share this video in your WhatsApp groups. Take care and bye for now.